playing with Ballo so far?
Fun. Makes the game easier. Big body can feel can dominate down low. Makes it easier and just he scores both hands. It's kind of easy to get him the ball, especially on high lows because he can fill up so much space and move people out the way. So it's been fun playing.
What do you remember about him from that game a couple of years ago? You guys played them
in Vegas. Last thing I remember was the goaltending he had on Gallo. That's the last thing I remember about Ballo. But nah, he was a dominant force. I think he had like a double that game. Definitely shut down. I wouldn't say he shut down our bigs, but definitely had a great game against our bigs that game.
Rebounding is
yeah.
Just in general, rebounding. You kind of look at some of the numbers from last year, like offensive, defensive rebounding. You guys as a team, you were, I think, outside of the top 200 in both. How much has that been emphasized this year?
It's been emphasized a lot, especially the 3, 4s, and 5 crashing the offensive glass and just emphasizing just rebounding, having defensive drills where we're boxing out and rebounding drills and stuff like that. So it's been emphasized a lot, and especially knowing that we were a bad rebounding team last year, especially in my case too. Like I said, I was a bad rebounder, and just being able and emphasizing in my mind that I got to rebound too. So going there and then coming back and rebounding the ball too also. So
how do you get better as a rebounder? I mean, obviously if you're a shooter, you're trying to put up more shots. How do you become a better rebounder?
I think it's more of a mindset and the pursuit thing. Whereas like, I wouldn't say it's an excuse, but you know, the way we play, we switch a lot, 1 through, I wouldn't say we switch a lot 1 through 4, but sometimes where we do switch 1 through 4, you're out on the wing, so it'll probably be a long contested 3 that you're contesting out on, and you still have to come back and pursue the ball. So I really think it's a mindset thing, and not staying out on the 3-point line and going back in to help rebound with Ballo and stuff like that, and the other bigs that's down there.
I guess compared to Ware and Trace, like other centers you've played with in the past, what is the same or what's different about your personal, I guess, experience playing with Ballo and how you kind of fit together?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be a new experience because you know, Trace was an unbelievable player. Khalil was a floor spacer that also was was very well around the rim, and was a lob threat. And Ballo, it's just like the size he has. That's him. That's him. So it's like that's how he's getting open with his size. So he's moving people out of the way. So instead of throwing it over the top, you could just throw it right to him down low and just swing it right to him and let him make his move right there at the post. So it's little things like his body and his size makes a huge difference compared to like Khalil and Trace.
What was that learning process like, just like in the first couple practices, just learning kind of the chemistry playing with him?
Caught on quick, very quick, me and Ballo. He's been playing college ball for a while too, so he knows the little ins and outs already. So he knows majority of the things that Coach Wilson already talked about. It might be a different term or a different saying, but he still understands that that's the same thing, what we're doing. So he already knows he's been here. He knows what the buddy ball system looks like. So we really caught on real quick. It's going to be fun to see.
Malik, tell us a little bit how you worked on this summer of staying out of foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean, we're guarding against littler guards. I mean, I think that was the huge emphasis. They put me on a lot of smaller guards like Anthony Lill, Mac. I mean, he's not that small, but
he's about as big as you now.
Yeah, he's not as tall as me now, like about 6'8", 6'9", but he's still guard oriented where he's on the perimeter a lot, and just like attacking closeout one-on-one drills like that. Just ultimately just working on lateral quickness and staying in front of people. And then also, I feel like majority of my fouls were ticky-tack, so it's just like not being the antsy one on the court where I'm swiping a lot and, you know what I'm saying, and getting those dumb fouls like that, which is something I tend to do a lot.